This is your nervous system reset. You will need a blanket, or if you're at home, it could be a pillow or even a beach towel. And so in the studio, we have these blankets. I'm unrolling that or unfolding that. And from the fringe side, I roll it up to create a bolster just like this. This is probably my favorite posture to start a class, end a class, or just rest in to relieve my anxiety, or even to open up posture. It's really nice if you've been sitting at a computer all day, driving in the car. All right, so you put that behind you and sit right in front of it. So ideally your seat is on the floor, and as you lay back, your head is supported. Now, if your blanket is a little bit shorter, you might want to put two end to end so that your head and neck are supported. From here, just allow your arms to fall by your sides. Kind of wiggle in until you feel comfortable. And once you get here, if it's not quite right, you can play with the positioning. You can slide it down a little bit closer to your seat. You can play with the height. Sometimes it's just too bulky or not bulky enough. But once you get comfortable, just allow your legs to extend out to the side, some space between them, and let your arms fall by your sides with no effort at all. Allow your shoulders to drop down over your bolster. Bring a little space between your teeth. Allow your eyes to close. For the next few moments, just allow your breath to be natural and let your body adapt to this shape. It's okay if your mind wanders around. If you feel the urge to move, to become a little bit more comfortable, feel free to do that. And for the next 3 rounds of breath, let that breath be deeper and longer. So those 3 long, deep breaths, what that's doing is triggering your parasympathetic nervous system. It's telling your body it's okay to rest. It's okay to find calm and peace. It's moving you out of fight or flight. And now imagine you are standing on a sidewalk watching a very busy road. And there are all sorts of cars and trucks and buses coming down this road. And you are the observer. And that traffic represents your thoughts. Can you stand on the sidewalk and watch? Simply observing those thoughts as they pass by without getting involved, without getting in any of them or creating stories around them or because of them. Some thoughts are small, quiet. Other thoughts are really loud and big, like a fire truck coming down the road. You're just watching. And stay there a few more moments, watching whatever traffic comes by. Some cars are fast, some are slow. Some are carrying a lot of people, passengers. Take a deep breath in and out. And now in your mind's eye, see a doorway. And you walk toward this door. You open the door and you peek inside what appears to be an empty room. It can be any color you like, but it's an empty room. And there's a very comfortable couch in this room. That is all. And so behind you is all of that traffic, all of those thoughts. And you leave them behind you as you cross the threshold into this room. And some of them are trying to follow. They're trying to push their way through that door, and you just say, no, thank you. And you shut the door. And now you find yourself in this very quiet space. And you make your way over to that very comfortable couch. You take a seat or lie down, maybe your feet prop. Perhaps you even take a nap. But you enjoy that peace and quiet. Take another deep breath in and out. And you start to move your fingers and your toes. You're waking up from that rest. And then you start to walk toward the door. And you open the door. And there's still traffic. You still see some thoughts out here, but it's slower, it's quieter, and you don't pay attention to every single one. Take another deep breath in and out. And start to bend your knees, roll off to your side. And let your head rest on your arm for a pillow. And gently make your way up and into a cross-legged seat. And bring one hand to your belly and the other hand to your heart. And just take note of how you feel after that nervous system reset. Remember how you felt in that quiet room and know that you can return there anytime you need to. Let your eyes open. I'll see you next time.